is our current weather. Our viewers in Arizona won't be impressed by this, but we want to show you a bank thermometer in Washington, D.C. tonight. 108 degrees. Much of the eastern half of the country is officially in a kind of mini heat wave. Dangerously hot in some places. Our own Stephanie Gosk is with us from Madison Square Park in Manhattan tonight. Stephanie, good evening.
Good evening, Brian. Well, you know, as fun as it may look here, this heat wave is intense, and it is going to make life very difficult for people up and down the East Coast. It's hot. Oppressively, miserably, just short of record-breakingly hot.
I think it's scorching hot.
In Washington, D.C., dedicated 4th of July tourists still visited the memorials, but they weren't happy.
Wasn't this hot when we left Georgia? Not this hot.
And here's the worst part. Tomorrow is going to be even hotter.
For much of the Northeast, it will be the hottest day of the morning. As a matter of fact, we're forecasting 100 in Central Park, and if we get there, it'll be the first time since August 9th, 2001, that we've seen 100 degrees.
From New Hampshire to Virginia, temperatures are reaching sweltering heights.
Well, a code red heat alert goes into effect today for Baltimore City.
It will be oppressive and downright sultry.
Tomorrow, major cities in the Northeast could max out in triple digits, and there's no sign of relief for days. In Central Park, sun addicts and runners ignored the heat warnings at their own peril.
What are you doing out here?
Getting some sun.
The more reasonable hit the beach.
Down here by the water, it's beautiful.
Connecticut actually had to close the gates at one of its public beaches. It got too crowded.
Look at this, there's nowhere to sit.
In Virginia, firefighters needed backup so they wouldn't be overwhelmed by the heat. But the most vulnerable are the very young.
We definitely don't want to be out here in the middle of the day.
And the very old. To protect them, New York has set up 100 cooling centers offering free air conditioning.